Hey there, my name's Matt, and welcome back to Formula Foodie, a channel about food, Formula One, and the ways that I enjoy food culture around the world. Last time out at the Chinese Grand Prix, we had a sprint format weekend, which saw Lewis Hamilton take pole position and win pretty convincingly that sprint race. And that's where the good part ends. For the main race, Ferrari had a double disqualification. That was just brutal to hear. After Charles Leclerc just dragging his car home and Lewis fighting the car after having a good sprint race, they really need to turn around. Having all of these issues, it's just not something that's going to bode well for the rest of the year. I was really happy to see Oscar Piastri get his first Grand Prix qualifying pole position. And to win this race, only the second race of the year, he and Lando are now 1-1, and he's really putting up a fight and showing that he really wants to be a championship contender. And well, I'm very happy at the prospect of them having a good go at it, but I have a feeling McLaren are a bit nervous that they're both doing this well in this car. It's gonna make for some interesting calls later on. And now moving on to what is undoubtedly the big headline moving into this Japanese Grand Prix weekend, Yuki Tsunoda is being put into the Red Bull second seat next to Max Verstappen, of course then demoting Lawson back to the Racing Bulls seat. Pretty brutal for Lawson. He had a difficult go at it for 2 weekends of tracks he didn't know and a very difficult car to drive. Now, while it seems like that second Red Bull seat may be cursed, Yuki has a pretty good outlook this weekend and perhaps he's in a little over his head, as most things are. But we're going to hold out hope and see if he can really bring that challenge, and maybe if he can't do it in the first race, he'll get there eventually and really be that second driver that Red Bull need him to be for Max. And now on to Japan here for our dish, a nice hearty meat and potatoes Nikujaga stew. Up until this point, it probably seems like a fairly straightforward stew, but with the addition of these shirataki noodles, it really gives it a very different texture. The shiitake mushroom broth, the dashi that we add here, really sets the stage for those umami flavors. Once that's had time to soak in, we top it off with some sugar, some soy sauce, some sake, and some mirin. And really that's where it makes the difference. It adds all of those different flavor complexities and makes this just a really delicious, homey, hearty stew that I've never tasted anything like. As I use the world's smallest ladle to fill up my bowl here, I'd like to leave you with this little piece of art. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let's hope that Japan brings just as much excitement as the first 2 races, and I'll see you guys next time.